belly.
Oh, say does that.
Down the stretch we come in the NBA season, Grant. What are the contenders honed in on?
Well, B.A., the biggest priority is to have everyone healthy. Without a full deck of cards, it's very tough to win a title. And, of course, maintaining positive momentum wouldn't hurt either.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Colin Sexton out there with Cade Cunningham. Then there's Holland. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter.
Here's Sexton.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Here's Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. And the 3 off target. Here's Edgecombe, defended by Thompson. Pass to Yakichonis. Maxey feeling it out a bit. Fires from deep, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
From three-point land, few guys in this league are better than Maxey. You have to run him off that line.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Edgecombe. After the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. And then Embiid throws it down.
The perfect roller. Joel Embiid can pop out and shoot, cut, make the extra passes, really anything in that set.
Cunningham against Maxey. Cunningham, right side. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the Pistons, Thompson.
That free throw's good from Thompson. Here's Edgecombe. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. Cunningham against Maxey. He shoots. Again, the Sixers score.
Maxey just completely disregarding the defense because he can.
Thompson outside. Here's Holland. And that one is stuffed right through.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Screen by Embiid. Three-pointer Yakichonis. Thompson pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Sexton misses. The Sixers leading. Philadelphia moving it around. And stolen by Cunningham. And it's Sexton. That time on the assist by Cunningham.
And just a great read from Cunningham. Pouncing on opportunities to collect steals.
Here's Yakichonis. Thompson with a steal. They break out 5 on 3. Three-pointer Stewart. Offensive rebound. Outside for Sexton. Another shot. And it's good on the layup. Sexton's gotten his second bucket.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. The 76ers, number 1. Detroit, 2nd.
And lately, both teams have been shooting the lights out. You know, each is hoping that this trend continues moving forward.
Pass to Edgecombe. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And Detroit making a change here. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Here's Larson to the inside. Second chance effort, and he lays it up and in.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Sexton. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul.
And you look at Colin Sexton, puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
Goodwin's checked in for the Pistons. That free throw good from Sexton. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Maxey. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in. Maxey's got 8.
He's 3 or 4 now, looking real confident out the gate.
Out to James. Shakes him. And he takes it up and lays it in. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
To the paint. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 5.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the 76ers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
Here's James. They've got Malik Beasley. Also Ben Simmons out there. And it's Larson in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Outside Simmons. Picked by Isaac. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Big time flush from Simmons. You see how powerful he can be.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Pistons trail by 3, and the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Anderson's checked in for the Sixers. Yakachonis comes in for Beasley, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Karis LeVert's checked in for Moore. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is the most important. Back over to you guys.
He's left an imprint, no question. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's James. Following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. That one drops for him. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble. Pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
No good on the triple.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Simmons. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Yakachonis. Here's Anderson. Here's Larson. No points so far. Drains the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for the Sixers. Now we get a chance to check some stats for him. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And let's go courtside. Some news on Joel Embiid. Allie?
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with Philadelphia's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. By their estimation, no further damage can be caused by playing on this particular injury, so they're going to roll the dice and he's going to play.
Allie, thanks for the report.
Oh, it's the kind of news you just dread hearing. Here's hoping for a smooth recovery.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Detroit shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Hits both from the stripe. Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's Edgecombe. The kick out to Simmons. They set the pick. Inside. Larson. Powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Operating the pick and roll like a surgeon. Simmons, what a find there.
Second quarter play. Almost 3 minutes gone here. Cunningham against Simmons. Down low. Here's Thompson. Rebound by Philadelphia. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
And Detroit making a change here. Sexton's checked in. 1:58 left in the first half. And Edgecombe gets it to go. And now it's a 7-point 76ers lead.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Sexton. And J pulls it down.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Chalk up 2 there. Jokic Jonas has got 5 now.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year. Offensive rebound, out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. And with 3 games remaining in the regular season, here's how the East stacks up. You take a look at the 76ers. They have looked in control all season long. Aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And checking out the Pistons, they're just 1 rung below them.
Right now for Detroit, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you've got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Pistons trail by 9. Kate gets going. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Pass to Maxey.
Watching Tyrese Maxey grow as a player has been special. He's constantly adding new wrinkles to the game, improving his skill set on both sides of the ball.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. That free throw's good from Maxey. Both good from the line that time. Here's Cunningham. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Now here's Cunningham. 11-point game. And finished off by Stewart.
Assisted
Hey,
by
kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Maxey with it. He's watched by Cunningham. Three-pointer. And it's Maxey missing. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Cunningham. Nice touch by Cunningham inside.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
To the middle. Embiid comes up empty down low. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Let's wrap it up and get ready for your Hockey Life Arena Entertainment.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Detroit Pistons. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but you know, I'm a busy man, Ernie. You know, I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas, we got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Difference in this game is they're extending possessions.
Yeah, frustrating the opponent with second chance point.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. We've got Holland. Cunningham is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Stewart in at the 5, roaming the paint. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just feasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Pass to Edgecombe. Inside. The rebound by Detroit. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Cunningham with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. And again, no good by Detroit. Philadelphia leading by 4. To the wing on the left. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And now it's time to take a look at the top defensive teams in the league right now. The Pistons in second.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Sexton misses.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Brian, back to you.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
everyone, your center EMP.
Here's Holland. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
No trouble converting that. Great look.
Second team foul.
This will be his third free throw of the game.
Holland shooting one.
And the free throw, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Edgecombe, defended by Thompson, and he makes it on the layup. Edgecombe's got 9.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. The 76ers making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. Cunningham against Simmons. Here's an 8-footer, and he hits the jump shot. 9 points in the game.
Dialed in, Cunningham, an innate ability to shoot.
And there's the screen to the paint. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Sexton, a screen on Simmons. Here's Cunningham, and again it's Detroit converting.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Tipped away. And now the Pistons in transition. Ooh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Yakatonis. 5 points in the game. Sinks the tray. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Timeout.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Larson's checked in for Philadelphia. DeSumo, he's checked in for Detroit. Well, if you want long-range aces, look no further than this list of the top 3-point shooters since the All-Star break. You look at DeSumo, never leave him open. Second in the association from deep.
He's been a man on a mission since the All-Star break, especially with how he's shooting the 3-ball right now.
Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Out left to the wing. Embiid, a screen on Thompson. Edgecombe. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 5 rebounds tonight. The 3 from Sexton. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Pass to Larson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
A welcome sign for this team. Simmons taking it himself. They want to be more selfish.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. And so Sexton will bring it up for Detroit. They trail by 1. Buries it from 3. Sexton's got 10 points.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Sexton against Simmons. Here's Edgecombe. 9 points in the game. It's good. Edgecomb's got 4 points now in the quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
For three, Sexton. Sexton, another miss. Pass to Larson. Back to Simmons. Shot from 16. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Ben Simmons. He's out there with Jonas. And it's Edgecombe in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham cleaning it up.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Pass to Larson. Down low. Here's Barrett-James. The rebound by Detroit. Sumu, the pass to Cunningham. From behind the arc. The 3 ball, no problem for Cade.
And here in the fourth, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big-time buckets.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Here's Edgecombe, checked by James. The kick out to Simmons. And stolen by Cunningham. The swim move for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. And it's a 5-point Detroit lead. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
The Pistons making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And here's Detroit. They've gone on an 8-0 run. And there's James from the arc. And Barrett-James pulls it down. 76ers trail by 5. To the inside. Using the glass to lay it in.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Cunningham, left side. And that basket is good.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
And there's a pick. Here's Barrett-James. Stewart defends. And they call an illegal screen here.
And just turns it over in one of the most irritating ways possible. I mean, what was that?
Violations like that, yeah, those will make your coach bolder than me.
The Pistons lead by 5. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Takes a 13-footer. It's good.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Larson. 76ers trail by 7. Maxey! Yes! Locked in on the J!
Maxey attacked without any hesitation. I love the confidence from the young fella.
Thompson scanning the floor. Now Cunningham. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup!
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Yes, sir! With the 3.
Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Pistons. 4-point game. Here's Cunningham. It's off.
Good shot, gone bag. Gotta finish there.
Here's Yakichonis. Out of bounds. It'll be Pistons ball.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Cunningham against Maxey. Sexton fires! No good from 3! Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Now it's Maxey. Puts up the tray. Oh, it misses!
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look. Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
Here's Edgecote. He's watched by Cunningham. Oh, the long ball, no good! And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Pistons, Cade Cunningham. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Maxey. Stewart with the rebound. Hook loose. And so it's Detroit with the W. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Cade Cunningham.